Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Davita with Medium of the Light Tarot. I am back with you for another timeless reading, and this one is for Tauruses. So welcome my friends. Let's get started. I've already shuffled the cards. Okay. So we have got the Three of Swords. This deck is always a flyer. Cards always want to talk a lot with this deck. Call this the Toby deck in honor of my dog. So we've got Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Sun reversed. We've got the Devil, the Chariot in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse as well. Jeez. All right, so this one. Got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, all in reverse. And this one came out as well. Temperance card. And, you know, people who've watched this, my readings before know that I am a psychic medium, so I do channel a lot of spirit messages through this, as well as your higher self, your guides. And of course, you're going to know if this resonates with you or not. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe if it does, and tell me your story and how it fits in. Flip these two. So generally, this is you, this is them, and this is the storyline. And sometimes extra cards come out, and this is the reversed Temperance. So that is divine timing. It looks to me, from what I'm hearing, is divine timing has run out. I'm also hearing that all is not lost, even though it appears as such. You definitely went through some time here where you're just like, okay, I'm done. I'm hurt. You know, this isn't working out. You know, you've gone into this dark place where you can't sleep, you can't eat. What I'm hearing is when you do eat, it doesn't tend to stay with you. Like, this has been a serious emotional and physical setback for you. The Sun card here in reverse is like you kept out hope that there would be the best available. I hear that your person has a lot of passion for you, but there's some kind of an addiction that they have. They want to move this forward, but they can't with this addiction. They tried to keep things balanced, but whatever this addiction is has completely set them upside down. You know, it's like if you take out the addiction, Taurus, they're here, they want this, you know, but this is all in the reverse. Like, they can't get their shit together. And you have tried, and you've tried again. But it just doesn't seem to make a difference. And of course, you can't heal someone else. And I know that this has hurt you greatly. I feel just a ton of sadness, and you know, like, you've exhausted all of your shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have forced them or tried to force them to go into rehab. Whatever this addiction is, it has torn both of you apart. And this person feels completely powerless. They feel powerless against this addiction. You know, because if all of these were turned around, it would be great. Like, they want to offer you something solid. They want equal reciprocity, and they want to race towards you, but they're all right now in the reverse. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they have to reach their own bottom. And I know this is hard for you because you so want to spare them from this misery. But Spirit's saying, this is their journey. This is not your journey. This is their journey. With the Knight of Wands here, it's like, both of you had a lot of sexual passion and passion for each other. You kind of want to come in with this Knight of Wands and rescue the day. With this Nine of Swords here, you finally had to put your guard up. Finally, like something happened to where you were like, okay, you've crossed a boundary that cannot be undone. And so you've got your boundaries up. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is, finally. Like you have been, I don't want to say a doormat, but that's what I'm hearing. Because you truly love this person. And with this Sun card in reverse, here comes the Stalemate card. You're like, okay, I surrender. I can't do any more. With this Devil card, there's the Victory card in reverse. They know that to a certain degree they've lost you. With this Chariot card in reverse comes the Two of Wands. They still want to look to the future. They still want, it's like they keep trying to contact you and go, oh no, everything's fine. I got it under control. And you know darn well that they don't. You know that this is a, what I'm hearing, this is a train wreck. It's kind of like that old saying where there's a train wreck happening and you can't stop from looking. And you're hoping that they don't take anyone with them when they go. Here's the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they just keep trying to lure you back in and like, oh no, I got it under control. And, I'm not doing whatever this addiction is that much. And you believed them for quite some time. You kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And then finally you were like, no, you have crossed the line. You got to make a decision. And they haven't made the decision because they're still in denial that they've lost you. It's like they know they have, but they're in denial. They're in denial that they have this serious addiction problem. So with the Page of Pentacles here in reverse comes the Seven of Cups. They're not making that decision. They are not doing what they need to do to move things forward. So of course, there is no equal reciprocity here. And with the Five of Wands, now there's just fighting. But they don't want to fight with you because they've mastered their addiction well enough to where they know how to schmooze people. Talk them into, oh no, everything's fine. And at this point you're like, okay, then why are you living on the street? Or whatever the situation is. Like I think actually this person, the line that was crossed is they went back. They're living with a person that they're possibly having sexual relations with. Because the addiction has gotten so out of control and you're not letting them in. And by the way, they don't want this person. They want their addiction. They want their fix. With this Knight of Swords here in reverse comes the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You just got to let this person go. With this Temperance card in reverse is the Hermit in reverse. So you're just going to have to completely break free and let this train wreck happen. And I know that kills you to hear it. But sometimes there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. And, unfortunately, or fortunately, just at this moment, I would say unfortunately, I feel that this is a deep spiritual connection. And that's what's making it even harder for you. But you're going to have to pause and regroup yourself. And then they keep asking for forgiveness. Oh, forgive me. And you're like, no, that we're done. Like, it's kind of to the point where you were enabling them by continuing to, blindly play their game. You're awakening, but they're definitely not. You're awakening to what the situation is. And they keep wanting to offer you, You know that they're a part of your tribe. They keep saying, oh, just have patience. And here's the temperance card. So here's 2 temperance cards. You know, here, just have patience, patience. You know, I want to offer you something. I want to offer you this commitment. You're like, how is a junkie or whatever they're addicted to going to offer me anything? And here's this. So that came up too. What kind of a relationship is this? What is the spiritual depth of this? Yeah, of course, pride and ego has got in for them. They can't see the forest through the trees. What kind of relationship is this? Spiritual connection, what is it? Yeah, they feel a victim. You definitely feel like a victim. You feel like you're just kind of wasted your time on this. You know, they've got such deep inner child wounds that they're going to have to go through. You know, and because you're awakening, because of this whole situation, you know, you're getting into your divine feminine, whether you're a male or whatever it is. We've all got male, masculine, and feminine within us. What kind of relationship is this? Of course, it's a destructive relationship right now. The cards aren't telling me what it is. They're not coming forth with an answer. Why don't you want to come forth with an answer? What I'm hearing is it's not time to know. So obviously there's this destruction here. This is the Tower. So you're going to need to, what I heard is buckle up. You need to focus on you, take care of you, and let this person, you need to focus on your material world. I feel like that they have, I can tell that they have taken from you. They have tried to suck you dry, monetarily, to deal with their addiction. Whatever the addiction is. One more card from Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Yeah, and with this Winter card, I feel that you have become cold as ice. You know, with this Queen of Swords here, you've become cold as ice because you had to protect yourself. Give me more information about what this addiction is about. Wedding. Yeah, this is the part where they keep trying to suck you back in. Oh, I want a commitment with you. I want to make this work. We can do this. They've got so much manipulation games going on. They're like, I want you to be my wife. I want you to be my significant other. You know, and they bombard you with messages. And I feel like you probably even had to block them. Because they can't. The only thing that they're constant is their addiction and their need to keep you sucked in. And I think with the surprise of finding out that because you weren't living with them anymore, they went back with someone else, or they're living with someone who they could have sexual relations with, and that surprised you. And then they keep calling you, oh no, it's a reunion, let's get back together, let's do this. This is just a constant bombardment from them. And it's like a drain, such a drain on you. I'm sorry. I think you finally, asked for help from someone who would know, and they're like, get out, heal yourself. Like at this point, this relationship is dead. There's nothing they can offer you. And you don't want to get to the point where you're like in so much despair that you can't move forward. And you don't want them to be the enemy, but right now they are. They are the enemy. Well, let's say they aren't, their addiction is, and their need to feed the addiction. No, I don't feel like you need to know how they feel about you, because they've told you over and over and over again, actually. Okay. So Spirit is saying, yeah. They want you to know if this is something real and they're just really messed up, or if this is someone who's just trying to use you. It says children, your love life is being affected by children. And maybe at this point you have children and you're like, no, I'm not subjecting my children to this anymore. Or maybe it's your guys' children together. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We've definitely established that, right? This is the romance angels. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But I don't think with this person, you know, and you're going to have to let go of control issues. It says allow this situation to unfold naturally. Like if suddenly, somehow this person can pull their head out, get some healing, and it says healing family issues, especially with this children. You know, there's child here and then children. So you could definitely have children with them, or you have children that you need to protect them from them. You know, protect the children from this person. All right. So let's see. Any more cards? Okay. So we're going to pull this. What is it called? Spirit Animal Oracle. What message do you need here? Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. Definitely need some time away from this toxic situation. Let's see here. I'm going to pull some Oracle of Visions. You know, until you've been wearing masks on this. I think you thought you could control the situation and then you could steer this person into the right way. See how the ducks are the ducks. You know, the swan and these two birds of whatever they are, I don't know, are all looking in the same direction. I think you thought you could control this so you could make them better. And now you realize that that's not the case. This is a solo journey for this person. So you're going to have to disengage, let go, and let God. Or spirit, or whatever the case may be for you. I hope that this was helpful, Taurus. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe. So get into your personal healing and make sure that your family is protected, and block this person because they're going to keep nagging at you and you don't need that. All right. Love you. Take care. See you soon. Bye.